The climate of Malaysia is quite humid and one must always be ready for rains at any time of the year. The temperature around the beaches ranges from 21 degree to 32 degrees Celsius, and that in the other parts ranges from 15 degree to 25 degrees Celsius. Malaysia is a year-round destination as the east and the west coasts experience their wettest months at alternate times of the year. Although the climate is humid, there are mainly two peak seasons to visit. If you're traveling to the west, for example to Kuala Lumpur or Langkawi, it is best to visit between December and February. If you're traveling to the east coast, for example to Gunung Mulu National Park and the Sabah Islands, you can travel between May and September. Avoid going in the months of November, February and March as these are the wettest months. Also, if you're looking for the cheapest months to visit, it would be March because it is one of the wettest months, May because the schools are open there, and August because the peak season is declining in this month. There are 5 airlines that fly directly to Kuala Lumpur from India without layover. These are AirAsia, Malindo Air, AirAsia X, Malaysia Airlines and Batik Air. Generally, the cheapest of these are AirAsia and Malindo Air. The average flying time is 4 hours 15 minutes depending on where you board your flight from. Flights from Delhi and Mumbai are a little expensive. You will get cheaper flights from Cochin, Visakhapatnam and Bangalore with prices starting from 11,000 rupees per person for a return journey. For Malaysia, you can save up to 17% if you book your flight 16 weeks before departure. Also, a word of caution, if you're flying with AirAsia, it most of the times does not offer check-in luggage in its prices, or it offers it to higher category of seats for the same flight. So do not forget to check luggage allowance before booking your flight. KLIA, that is Kuala Lumpur International Airport, is the main airport of Malaysia and it is at a distance of 45 kilometers from the city. There are several ways to reach the city center from here. Airport limo. If you want to travel first class, this is the best option for you. The limos operate on coupon system. You can buy a coupon at a booth near the main entrance at level 3 of main terminal. The journey takes 50 minutes with regular traffic. It will cost you approximately 100 ringgit depending on your destination. KLIA Express. This is the fastest and most convenient mode. It takes 28 minutes and operates at an interval of 15 to 20 minutes. You can catch the train at level 1. One-way ticket to KL Central will cost you 55 ringgits and a round trip will cost you 100 ringgits. Bus shuttle. This is the cheapest way to reach KL Central. It operates every 30 minutes. You can even travel with large luggage as there are no extra charges. The buses are air conditioned and comfortable. The journey takes 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes and costs approximately 10 to 12 ringgits. You can purchase the tickets from airport coach counters. The currency used in Malaysia is Malaysian ringgit. 1 ringgit equals to rupees 17.37 as on 1st June 2020. Indians require a valid visa to visit Malaysia. There are mainly 4 types of visa for Indians. Visa on arrival. Indians arriving directly from Indonesia, Singapore or Thailand holding a valid visa of those countries can obtain a visa on arrival in Malaysia. It will cost you approximately 7,500 rupees, which makes this an expensive option. It is valid for a stay of 7 days with no extension. Malaysia sticker visa. For a travel above 30 days or a stay up to 6 months or a year, you have to get the Malaysia sticker visa from Malaysian Embassy. The procedure is a little complex and the cost is around 6,800 rupees. Transit visa. It is issued to applicants who wish to enter Malaysia on transit to other countries via Malaysia. It can be issued directly at the airport for a stay up to 120 hours without extension. Malaysia e-visa. This type of visa is the easiest to obtain. It is electronically linked to your passport. However, it is must to print it out and carry it with you while traveling. There are basically 3 types of e-visa, which I will explain to you in short. Malaysia entry visa. With this single entry visa, you can stay for a maximum of 15 days. It can be used within 3 months of being issued. It is valid only if you are entering from India, Singapore or Brunei, Thailand. The cost is around 2,000 rupees. Entry visa will be available for Indian citizens only till 31st December 2020 if not extended further. E-Visa SEV30. It is the single entry visa. With this, you can stay for a maximum of 30 days. It is valid for 3 months from the date of issue. You can enter from and exit to any country only once. The cost is around Rs 3,600. E-Visa MEV30. This is the multiple entry visa. With this, you can stay for a maximum of 30 days. It is valid for 3 months from the date of issue. You can enter and exit Malaysia as many times as you want from and to any country. The cost is around Rs 4,000. I hope the video was informative. Please like and comment below. Also subscribe to my channel for more travel videos.